What's up, everybody? How's your Monday? Well, you probably watch this on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But since today is Monday, I guess I'll say it's Monday. Hey, how you doing? Uh, it's Mr. Out Time now again, and once again, it still ain't came off. The nose is real. How you like the sweater? It's an old one, of course, but it's a kids time. Kids time sweater. I actually designed this. I thought of this. It came to me in a dream. Yeah, I ain't crazy, but it came to me in a dream. This is an original. Nobody ever came up with this. This is an original design. It's actually a K, obviously, as you can see. Two Ks and a T. Kids time. Anyway, just in case you didn't know. Kids time is an all children's website. Only people that are on the site, adult-wise, are the parents. So you don't have to worry about your kids talking to pedophiles and things like that. We're trying to keep that away from children because they don't need to be around adults talking about adult stuff, doing adult stuff. Kids need to do kid stuff. So, join Kids Time, KIDDZTYME.com. Once again, shout out to my sister, Kimberly Johnson. Robinson. Damn, I'm sorry. Let me start that over. Kimberly Robinson. Have a bad memory. I can't even talk. For helping me with the name. Anyway, talking about children, that brings me to the topic for the day. I'm on Instagram, on Facebook, and talking to people about this brother. I know I discussed this before, but let's talk about this again. Talking about this brother that disciplined his son with boxing. Now, people are saying that he was an asshole. Oh, he's an asshole. He beat his kid. He shouldn't have did that. He's a bad father, and blah blah blah. We black people have it very tough in this world, in this country, more specifically. Let's talk about America real quick. We have it very tough in this country. We're damned if we don't, we're damned if we do. LeBron James' father disappeared, don't know where he is, never talked about him. If he did, I never heard it. But single mother, raised him up through high school, got to college and everything. Well, he didn't even go to college, I'm sorry. Raised him up through high school, got him to the NBA and everything. Oh, she did so great. She's such a hard-working mother. Then you have Kobe's dad. Obviously, Kobe's dad played in the NBA. So you have these parents who, do the best that they can with what they have available. And then you have the parents who have children like the Jeffrey Dahmers and people like that are just killers, murderers, rapists, things of that nature. So there's no crystal ball on raising children. We do the best that we can. Now, black people, we do the best that we can with what we have available. Me, myself, my grandfather was a preacher. I think I said this before. If I didn't, you people that are on Our Time now know that my grandfather was a preacher. And obviously my grandmother was first lady of the church because they owned a church back in the day. And, they believed in spare the rod and spoil the child. Not saying I did a whole lot to get whoopings and everything, but I did act up sometimes and got whoopings because of it. My parents did the same thing. When I act up in school, I get a whooping from my grandfather, and then I say, I'll tell my mama. He said, go ahead, tell your mama. When she got home, I got another whooping, not only for doing wrong, but because I talked back. Never been in jail. I've been arrested. Yeah, I've been arrested when I was 15. Well, I got detained. I really didn't get arrested. I got detained. I got detained by the police because I was in a store on Halloween when all the kids decided they were going to steal some stuff. I just happened to be my dumb ass in the store in a white neighborhood owned by some Arabs. And I happened to be the last stupid person that didn't pay attention to everybody else running out the store. So guess who got in trouble? Me. Anyway. So I was detained in my life one time. So I have been through the legal process. I know how it is and how scary it is to be 15 years old, having to go to court, be on probation, supposed to be for 6 months, but it was almost like a year and a half, almost 2 years, to the point where the probation officer just said, "Oh, forget it. You ain't even got to come back." They want to do that to you to keep you in the system. The judge said 6 months. I had a public pretender, and I say public pretender because it was a fat old white guy. He had probably 15 other cases under his arm, and he was just trying to get rid of them for the day so he can clear his docket. Well, he was trying to clear the court's docket, but he was trying to clear his case file. So, he pled me out, and my parents just sat there and looked at him, and that was it. So I did my year and a half on 6 months. Their justice system is amazing, I tell you. Almost cost me my chance of going into the military because I had to write a long letter about what happened and all that, and then they approved me to go into the military. Could have messed up my whole life. We talked about the brother in Louisiana, three sport athlete. He decided he wanted to sex the little white girl, and he probably will lose every scholarship known to man because of that. But more specifically, this brother disciplined his son. Now I have two sons. One is 12 and one is 9. And they get out of pocket sometimes. But you will never see me posting a video or pictures or anything of me disciplining them. Why? Because discipline is something that you do privately. It's between you and your child. You don't want to disrespect your child or, belittle them or anything in public. That just makes them act out even more in most cases. Not saying that happens in this situation, but the father was trying to show him and said, "Hey, look, I discipline my child. I don't beat on him. I teach him how to fight." Now, the little boy you might as well say man because he's 17. Now, here's the situation. In Louisiana, they were saying that this individual that was sending the sexting pictures was 17 and he was adult. This girl was 16 and she's a child. So let's just go with the fact that the boy is 17, don't know when his birthday is, but he probably was closer to 18 than anything. But he was 17 years old and he was throwing lumps at his daddy too. He was like, "Oh, I got some blood too, but I ain't worried about it." So obviously this ain't the first time that they've boxed. So obviously he knows what the deal is. He said, "Go get the gloves." So obviously they've done this before because this boy has obviously been acting up before. He teaching him not only how to fight, but allowing him to get his aggressions out. I don't really see child abuse there. I really don't, because he's not abusing the boy. He's teaching him how to fight. And he's teaching, as Obama says, he's having a teachable moment with the boy. Now, white people and others, water carrying Negroes will say, it's a trash truck outside if y'all hear that noise. They will say, "Oh, he was being abused. He was abusing that child. He was killing him." Really? I highly doubt that man wanted to kill his own child. That was ridiculous for anybody to even say. But the point I'm trying to make is that white people don't have no gumption about killing our children. Did we forget about Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, Oscar Grant, Sean Bell, even though I was a grown man, but still. The brother, I forget his name, forgive me. The brother in Florida that was at the gas station pumping gas, that was in the car while his friend was pumping gas, and the white man said, "I don't like that music, turn it down, boy." He said, "Fuck you," and okay. And he went to his gun, went to his car, got his gun, came back and started shooting. They don't have no care for our children. But all of a sudden this man wants to discipline his child in let's just split the middle and say a half positive, half negative way. And now all of a sudden, oh, he's an asshole. He's a bad father and all this and that. But if the boy didn't have a father and he was just out there gangbanging, where's his father? Why didn't he do anything? Oh, his father's just another one of them ignorant niggas that just get women pregnant and leave, creating a whole bunch of baby daddies and or baby mama situations and all this, or single mother situations and all this other bullshit they come out their mouth saying. We can't win for losing. We damned if we don't, we damned if we do. Now, if the man sit down and talk to my son and try to talk to him like a man and everything, and he go out here and commit a crime, well, he should have did more. It's like, wait a minute, man. You're going to have to pick a side. Are you going to be on the side of disciplining him or not disciplining him? I know what side I'm on. I'm on the discipline him, because the worst thing that'll happen is be a little pain for a minute, and then they'll stop crying, they'll wipe the snot off their face, and then they'll go back to doing whatever they was doing, as long as they ain't doing whatever caused them to get a whooping. And they'll learn that they ain't supposed to do that. Then you can have those conversations afterwards. I didn't get many whoopings from my father. I didn't get many whoopings, actually, because I didn't really do much. But when I did, I got a whooping. Then my father came talk to me and said, look, this is why I whooped, because, blah, blah, whoop. And he told me a life story, a life lesson to go along with it. Because if you do something, there is a direct response to what you do, either good or bad. I had 3 brothers. My father was married before. I had 3 brothers. And one of them went into the Navy, and 2 of them went into the penal system. They were in and out of jail. My father told me, he said, when they were like 12, 13 years old, he said, I told them one time, I said, I'll come visit you one time. I'll come to court with you one time. I'll come visit you one time. You do this again, that's on you. They got their one time. Before my father died, he showed me some letters from my older brother talking about, oh, I messed up and I love you, Daddy, and all this other stuff like that. All these jailhouse confession letters that these people love writing about what they coulda, woulda, shoulda did if they had another chance. Well, you had that chance and you threw it away because you didn't listen. Now, I'm not singling them out. I'm just telling you what I know. And what I know is that I believe that this young man will be better off for his father caring for him enough to, teach him not only how to box, but teach him a life lesson along with it, versus just letting him run around with his damn dick dangling in the air and hoping he don't get it caught in the fan. So, this is a problem. So for the people that don't like it, I understand. For people that do like it and understand the situation and what we need to do as black men, we need to take control of our homes. We need to control our children. We need to not control our women, but we need to control our environment. Our wives are our helpmates. Even your girlfriend, your live-in girlfriend or whatever, she is a helpmate. She's supposed to help you rear the children. There are 2 pillars in the home, the father and the mother. The mother is the nurturer, the lover, the kind person, the one to go to when you got the boo-boos and all that stuff like that. The father is the one to teach you how to be a man. He teaches you, the difference between pain and real pain. Pain is stubbing your toe. Real pain is breaking your toe. That's the difference. So instead of demonizing this man, as far as black people are concerned, we should be circling the wagons around him and saying, hey, look, you people go over there and handle your business. We'll be over here handling our business. But first, stop putting every damn thing on the internet. That's the main thing. You can have a conversation without posting videos and pictures. I'm just saying. That's evidence. Once again, that's evidence. We are doing the court's, the prosecutor's job for them. Stop it. Well, post your comments below. It's our time now.